Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about how to download the gene sequence using by Python library. It's a very easy way, and Python has made so many things very easy for the bioinformaticians and biologists to access the sequences. So, what we'll do here, we will show a simple script of Python, which will use BioPython to download gene sequences from NCBI database. So if you already know that you need to have the BioPython installed in your Python library. Here I'm using Anaconda, and from that I'm using the Spider. So it already had installed the BioPython library. So I will just import from here the Entrez database, which is incorporated inside the NCBI, and also another one that is SeqIO. Right now, what is next is that you have to uh, directly write the name of the excision number uh, of that gene which you want to download. For example, here if I write excision number, this is the excision number of one gene I already have. So I am just showing you the example of the gene name. You can see which gene it is: nm underscore 001126 114. So for after importing the libraries of BioPython, then I directly write the name of that uh, XC number of that gene which I want to download, and then I just need to use this command of that library, that is to Entrez.efetch, and I want to download the nucleotide sequence. So I will say download the nucleotide, and the ID of that nucleotide is the XCN number variable I have saved here. So I will just use that here, and then after the XCN number, what you have to do is the type of that sequence is type is fasta, right? So fasta sequence, and then text, and then as handle, right? And then we need to record. I'm saving it here and record that the other function I called, library I called in the beginning, is a read that handle in fasta format, right? And then print the, for example, this basic script of how to do the print and how to print the information of the variable and so on and so forth. I have already shared the basic lectures and tutorials on my channel. If you want to go back to learn the basics, you can go there. So now using the XA number, and I'm using the Entrez.efetch function of that library, I have access to the Entrez gene ID of a specific gene and their nucleotide sequence, and now I want to print that. So I will write this, and then, sorry, the record.id, and then record.id, yes, And then I want to print the description of that gene as well. Right, I want to print the description of that gene. And from where I can print that? From the record.description. So all the information is inside the record. So record.description, and then you can add whatever information you want to uh, put forth. So but here I'm just printing the ID and the description, and now I want to print the sequence. Sorry, like that. Print the sequence. uh, the next line, the record dot sequence, and I just want to print the first 100 uh, nucleotides of that sequence. Then this, and then done. Right. So this will give you the first basis of that 100 bases of that sequence, which I want to put here. So for example, now if I just run this command, you can see that using just this script of and using this library of BioPython, and in that I imported Entrez and these SeqIO two functions of that library. I just extracted the gene name. For example, the gene ID is the one which I already mentioned here, and then the description, that is the ID, and then Homo sapiens tumor protein 53. So the name of that gene is tumor protein 53. The abbreviation is TP53, and the variant number is 3, and the first 100 nucleotide of that sequence. So in this way, you can download the nucleotide sequence directly using Python. I hope that helps. Thank you very much. Bye bye.